Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Karpatash. Shalom, salutations to those for lit. The one supposed to is GMS, the man of the truth from back into the lesson. Through the power and spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. So basically, the lesson, I just want to touch upon hey man, we closer than you think. We in these last days, so we getting closer to the prophecy, the prophetic times, and stuff like that. So yeah, 'cause at the end of the day, all you Israelites out here, man, that wanna waste time, and that's on y'all at the end of the day. Because the one that's really gonna repent is the hopeful elect anyway. The remnant of the nation of Israel. That's just how it is. So y'all ain't got no excuse, because the truth worldwide, man. The truth been out here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And the truth been around. We've been preaching like the 1970s, going back to the One West camp up there. I forgot what part of New York, but it's up there in New York. You know what I'm saying? And you got but nowadays you got the internet. Everybody be on social media. Everybody be on the internet, YouTube, and all that. So you see the Israelites on YouTube, mainly YouTube, man. You mainly see this gospel, the truth, the word being pushed out on YouTube. And you got scoffers and mockers making videos about Israelites on social media. Then you see the Israelites on social media, or you see them in real life in your city. Out there teaching and stuff like that. So y'all ain't got no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no excuse. So this is just something I want to touch upon. It ain't gonna be too long. You know what I'm saying? Matthew 24:33. So likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. So right, you see about what's going on with the government, and Trump being in office. You see these different things, events going on, happening, no judgment going out. I feel like it's gonna be another shutdown like how it was a couple years ago. Then you got Snap, they got cut. People gonna be in the uproar. They ain't gonna like a lot of stuff that's gonna be going on since Trump in office. But at the end of the day, it don't matter who in office. The Lord still gonna make things go the way He wants it to go. At the end of the day, so you gonna see all these things with the government, with Trump, even over in them other countries, man. Them getting the way they controlling their government. You know what I'm saying? They getting their little military ready, their weapons ready. Cause they plotting, man. They plotting to do something against the United States. Cause they really fed up with their country. You know what I'm saying? They setting up their plans, and when you start rumors of war, like Scripture speak about, you start to see things go on like this. That should let you know something. That should be a sign right there that we getting close to these last days. That should tell you something that, hey man, ain't got too much more longer until stuff, fully hit the fan, fully pop off. Then, it's the end of 2025 today, December 29th, 2025. It's gonna be January 1st, 2026. It's gonna be 2026. About 3 more days. Yeah, 3 more days, man, and things gonna crank up some more. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna crank up some more. More judgment, more events going on, more controversy, or people being in an uproar about things and stuff like that some more. That's what's going on. Even at the doors, man, at the time of nigh. And that word nigh mean, we getting close. In the same way, this is Matthew 24:33 in the NLT. In the same way, when you see all these things, you can know his return is very near, right at the door. And say, all right, man, you can know his return is very near. Who's at the Lord, man? The Savior, Yahweh Shai. The Lord's Son, the Lord and Savior. Right at the door, man. Right at the doorstep. Yeah, that's how close it is. So that's at the end of 2025, from going to 2026. Yeah, it's closer. Hey, man, it's closer to ever. To prophecy, to a few more prophecies coming to pass. To Babylon the Great getting his judgment. To the day of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? The return of the Messiah. Be closer to ever to these times than what we was 10 years ago, 15, 20, 30 years ago. It's a whole new generation, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just what's going on. Grab what you call it. Things gonna turn up, man. Grab this right here. Getting close. And then before all that come to pass, man, before the return of the Lord and World War III and Jake's, before the destruction, the return of the Lord, you gotta go through the tribulation, man. The troubled times. We getting closer to that, you know. The new digital currency. This is Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it, is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Right, man. Be closer to ever to Jacob's trouble. You know, them chaotic times and events they're gonna be going on before World War III. World War III should happen in the midst of Jacob's trouble, before the return of the Lord, before the destruction. You see what I'm saying? You got events like that: Mark of the Beast, martial law, FEMA camps, concentration camps, famine of the word, famine of food, stuff, water, stuff like that. They're gonna be going on. A lot of more judgment, things like this gonna be going on for Armageddon. And Armageddon that represents the destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is what I want to touch up on right here. And you got the destruction coming. You got the mark of the beast that gonna come to pass, man. I'll grab it real quick. Revelation 13:15. And he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So, all right, man. The image of the beast, man. Mark of the beast. And you gonna have some people that's not gonna follow that order, man, and they're gonna be a punishment. But hopefully they definitely not gonna follow it. But then you got at the same time the Lord gonna protect his elect. Verse 16, he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their forehead. Right, they're gonna be like the new digital currency that they wanna try to put in your body, your hand, or your forehead. You scan stuff in the store and buy stuff. Cause around that time, money ain't gonna matter. Cards, debit cards, credit cards, cash, all that gonna be irrelevant. It ain't gonna matter no more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, these just times we're coming into. I hope and pray, Lord, with this lessons edifying. That's what I want to go into. That being said, Shalom.